Okay, it'll blink. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm over here in front of the Cezanne. This is one of my favorite paintings, and I'm taking my friend Cecilia's idea. My friend Dorothy is actually taking me. I wanted to explain some of the things. I've studied this painting for 40 years. It's one of my favorite here. And one of the things that people have asked me about is, why did he do this way? Why is this background? One of the things that I like about this painting is it was owned by Monet, and he had tons of paintings. But one of the things I really love about this painting is the way that he recreates space in the architects, for example, and he realizes something that's really profound, is that when you push something back, you pull something forward. So because he uses this cloth at the back, he's pulling the apples forward, and then he's doing this all around and creating a shallow space. Not so much because he wants to copy the thing, but because he wants to recreate it. So actually, he's recreating the forces of nature that actually do those things. And another thing that I find that's interesting about Cezanne is that he's spending all this time figuring out the perfect colors. And he never really knows exactly what the color is going to be. He has to kind of measure and figure out what it is. So one of the things he's done is he's pushed the table back and he's folded it this way. And it also happens to be in life that things work that way too, that whenever you make something stronger, like when you have two people next to each other, one becomes stronger, it makes the other one look weaker. Or when you have two colors together and you strengthen one, it weakens the other. It's also true in painting that you have to consider the fact that whenever you do something, it has an unintended or an intended effect. And what he is really doing is using motifs such as in front of him to recreate forces in nature, but have them happen in the painting. The other thing is he's using geometry because those apples are like Pythagorean apples. They're not real apples. These apples are really the thought and the product of pondering about what the nature of reality is. And these are also musical. They do an S like this. And there's also a play of this one color against this green. And green also is his favorite color. It's in his studio, the one that I went to in Aix. The walls, if you have been to that studio, I don't know if you went to it, you'll notice they left the same paint color on it, and which I also took a video of. It's up on New York City. The color is this dark gray blue. It didn't change. Maybe it got darker over the years, but that color actually is the same color. You'll see a lot of that color in the walls here. It was this kind of darkish gray, blue, that was a backdrop to his paintings, and he actually used that. He wanted that color that way, and they never repainted the walls. The walls were still that same color, although the paint got chippier and blacker. So I think for me this is one of my favorite paintings. Then I want to take you can stop it for a second. I want to look at this one here.